I have a 2012 Honda CRZ, and we're gonna be removing the rear shock absorbers. It barely, see, it doesn't even go up. So, but with this, right, so I just did the CV axle, front strut, sway bar links. If you all want to watch the video, I appreciate it. All right, so just follow me. Show you guys my technique on how to remove the shock absorber. So what we need to do now is open the trunk so you can jack up the car. As soon as you jack up the car, put a jack stand on each side. So I'm gonna show y'all what I will do on one strut so that y'all know what to do on the other. All right, so you gotta need at least 2 jack stands. I'm gonna put a jack stand like in the middle. All right, so before I start working on the bottom, I want to make sure that I have access on the top mount or the top hat of the strut, the assembly. Don't worry about the shorts. That's the bolt that I'm looking for. That looks like a 14. All right, here we go. It's gonna be a good fast job. Get your jack. Probably jack it up like right here where the springs is at. All right, that's jacked up. Then put a jack stand right here. But just put a jack stand here on the side. Don't get too comfortable. Make sure you put a jack stand on any job. Really hit that hose. So what we're gonna do now is get a 14 ratcheting, a hex. I'm gonna use a hex. Yep, that's a hex 5. Kind of like same procedure as the front mount. Insert your ratcheting wrench, then insert the hex 5mm. It's not the torque set, it's the hex. And just make sure you counter hold the bolt. Oh shit, I lost the bolt. So there's a nut, a spacer, and then the rubber. I got the top hat off, so we're gonna pry this. What's that? The light off. So just pry this out. Put a pry bar. Pry it out. All right, that's it. This is how you remove the rear shock absorber of the 2012 Honda CRZ. All right, we're gonna install the new one. All right, so this is the new one. This is the old one. When you press this, it barely, see, it doesn't even go up. So, but with this, once you press it, it goes back up right away. See that? See the difference? This one, it doesn't go, it's busted. See? See? It barely goes up. This one, you see the motion? Yep. All right. I just pointed that out. We are going to be replacing the inner rubber. So take the rubber out. Take this out. We're gonna replace it with the new one. Question is, do these matter? Which way it goes? Oh yeah, it matters. All right, so when installing the new strut, we're gonna go over it real quick. This is the new strut. Put the cover. Once you got the cover, put the flat washer. After the flat washer is gonna be this cushion. So this one is pointing up. When you install it, it's pointing up. It's pointing up. And then we place the strut underneath, and on top of the cushion, this one is going to be pointing down. So it's going to be, you're going to install it like this. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it like that now. Or what I could do is place it like that. Okay, this one pointing up, this one pointing down, like this, and then this type of washer. This is not the flat one. This is the one with curve. It has to curve inward. See, it has to curve inward like that. So that's just an overview. Alright, so let's go with this. I'm pretty sure you can bring it up. You know, push it up with hand. I'm sure you can do it. I just did it. Once you see it like that, since the bolt is tapered, grab the hammer. Just grab the hammer. That's what you got. Like that. What we'll do next is make sure it's the hand threaded first before using an impact gun. Alright. Push down, push the bolt. Same as how we took it out. So we're gonna do the passenger side, same process as I showed y'all. So we're gonna jack it like right here where the cup is at, one in the middle. Make sure you kind of have space to maneuver your bolt. All right, jack it up a little bit, release that tension, jack it up, tighten it. All right, so what we're gonna do, god damn bro, take out this panel, get your panel remover, take this out. You will see a bolt here, that's for the top mount or top hat of the assembly. So this is 14 bolts. Make sure put that there, rotate it, and then put your counter bolt or your bolt that's gonna counter hold the strut assembly or the shock absorber. All right, take out the bolt. Take out the nut. And take out the rubber or cushion. Was it rubber cushion? Pry it out. Gonna put a new one, so yeah. All right, let's go on the bottom side. I'm tired, man. It's like almost 10 p.m. I'm just trying to get this done so I can go home and sleep, man. I'm not even gonna edit. So just separate this two. This one's pointing up, this is what you want to see. And this one's gonna be pointing down like this. Okay. All right, 14 bolt. Put the new one in. Push it up. Remember, you always have a jack stand before you do this. So it's a lot safer. What you do now is you do that, and then kind of hand thread it. Okay, once it's hand threaded, that's what you need to do on the bottom. Now we're gonna put the bolt on the top mount. All right, but first let's put the rubber cushion. It's pointing down, and then this has got to be pointing down as well, and then the bolt 5 hex. For that, this one's out the market. I'll make sure it's in the appropriate direction. We're tying it this time. All right, let's tighten it. We're like almost there, man. Take it out. Take all my tools out, man. I'm done. This is how you replace rear shock absorber of 2010 or 2012 Honda CRZ. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Write it down in my comment section, or just say hi to us, or let me know what's your favorite part of this video. I've done a lot of videos on this car that I need to edit, like the front strut, CV axle, the sway bar link. I think also valve cover. I'm not sure. I think I did a long time ago, but I'm not sure if I have the clip. So just stay tuned. I'll start publishing all of them. Yeah, if you guys watched the entire video, appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.